Good afternoon. Today we are going to talk about integers. This is a very important topic. Therefore, we have to pay great deal of attention to it. We must attach seriousness to this topic. Now, before I start the lesson, let us find out what integers are. In simple terms, we can define an integer as a set of positive and negative whole numbers. So, for example, this is an integer. This is also an integer. Now, to distinguish between positive and negative numbers, we write this to mean that it is positive 3, or in simple terms, just 3. When you write a number without a sign, then we know that it is always positive. So 4, this is positive 4, this is positive 5. And if you want a negative number, then there should be that negative sign in front of that number. For example, I want to write negative 5, so I have this. The sign in front of 5 is negative, and this tells you that this is negative 5. Now, how do we add and subtract integers? Sometimes students find it very difficult to add and subtract integers. So today, I am going to introduce 2 simple ways that will always help you to add and subtract integers. And the ways are: 1, the use of the number line. And the second one I have named as you buy, you pay. YBYP. You buy, you pay. These methods will always help you to add and subtract integers. Let us take our first example. I have negative 5 plus 2. Are you wondering how to get the answer for this? Don't worry. Just use these methods and you will always get the correct answer for every question that will be given to you. Now I start the lesson by using the number line to solve this. Break the numbers into 2. I have negative 5, then I have 2. Stand on any of them. You can choose to stand on 5. You can choose to stand on negative 5. You can choose to stand on 2. Now, let me stand on the first one, which is negative 5. It's here. Now, if the second number is positive, move to the right. If the second number is negative, move to the right. Now I'm negative 5. I am on this, the first one, which is negative 5. So the second one is 2. It is positive. So I'll move to the right 2 times. So I have 1, 2. Then I have negative 3. Therefore, the answer is negative 3. You can choose to stand on 2. Let me stand here, which is 2. The second one is negative 5. Therefore, I'll move to the left 5 times. So let us see if we will get the same answer. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the same answer. It is still negative 3. So you see, it is very easy if you use this. Now, if you don't want to use the number line, you can use the second method I have named you buy, you pay. Now, with that one, take the negative sign first. As you bought something, let's say you bought something yesterday and you didn't pay. So you're supposed to pay 5 Ghana cedis. So you owe 5 Ghana cedis. Then take the positive sign as the money that you have given to the seller. So if the seller will give you a change, then your answer is always positive. If she tells you that you are still owing her, then your answer will always be negative. So here, I owe 5 Ghana cedis and I pay 3 Ghana cedis. She will tell me I still owe 3 Ghana cedis. Therefore, the answer will be -3. Let us look at another example. I have -1 plus 6. If you want to use the number line, break the numbers into 2. You have -1, then you have 6. Stand on any of them and move to the second one. And as I said, if the second one is positive, move to the right. If it is negative, move to the left. Let me stand on the first one, which is -1. I am here. The second one is 6, therefore I'll move to the right 6 times. So let us move. On the first one, which is negative, so I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Therefore, the answer is 5. I can choose to stand on 6. 6 is here. Then the second one is -1. Therefore, I'll move to the left. Let us see if you get the same answer. I have 6 here. The second one is -1, so I move to the left once. So I have 1. Therefore, I have the same answer, which is -5. So you see, it is very easy. Now, let's use the second method, which is you buy, you pay. Now, I owe 1 Ghana cedi, and I have given 6 Ghana cedis to the seller. Now, if I owe 1 Ghana cedi and I pay 6 Ghana cedis, the woman will give me a change of 5 Ghana cedis. Since she will give me a change, then my answer will be positive. That is why I have +5. So those of you who always want to use the second one, as I said, if she tells you you still owe her, then your answer must be negative. If she gives you a change, then your answer must be positive. Let us look at another example. I have 2 minus 6. Now, if you have 2 numbers like this with a negative sign, remember that this negative sign affects 6. It doesn't affect 2. So you can break it into 2. I have 2 and I have -6. So you have 2 and you have -6. And you can still use the number one. Let me start on the first one, which is 2. I'm here. The second one is negative. So I will move to the left 6 times. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm here. -4. Therefore, the answer is -4. The answer is -4. Or you can use you buy, you pay. You take the negative sign first. Always, those of you who always want to use the second one, which is you buy, you pay, your attention must be on the negative first. So -6. I owe 6 Ghana cedis. I didn't pay. And I have given 2 Ghana cedis to the seller. And she would tell me that I still owe 4 Ghana cedis. That is why the answer is -4. Let us look at another example. I have 4 plus -9. Those of you who want to use the number line, break the numbers into 2. So I have 4 and I have -9. So I stand on the first one, which is 4. And the second one is negative, so I'll move to the left 9 times. So let us see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is -5. Therefore, 4 plus -9 is -5. You can choose to stand on the second one, which is -9. The second one is 4. Therefore, I'll move to the right 4 times. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is still -5. If you want to use you buy, you pay, then I take the negative sign first. All the time my attention should be on the negative. I have the -9, then I will ask myself, if I owe 9 Ghana cedis and I pay 4 cedis, what would the servant tell me? She will tell me I still owe 5 Ghana cedis. That is why the answer is -5. Let us look at last 2 examples. -4 and 6. -4 minus 6. Remember that if you have this negative affect 4, this negative affect 6. So those of you who want to use the number line, you break the numbers into 2. I have -4, I have -6. You have -4, you have -6. So I start on the first one, which is -4. The second one is -6. So it is negative, so I'll move to the left 6 times. So let us move. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So -10. Therefore, -4 minus 6 will give us negative what? 10. Okay, it's -10. Then with this, if you want to use you buy, you pay. You bought something for Ghana. Let us look at another example for the day, the last example for the day, which is you ask yourself, how do we solve this? -5 plus -2. You can still use the number line, as I said, break the numbers into 2. So you have -5, you have -2. So you start on the first one, which is -5. Then the second one is negative. So I'll move to the left. It is 2, so -2. So I'll move to the left 2 times. So I have 1, 2. Therefore, the answer is -7. Okay? And if you want to use you buy, you pay, then you see you owe 5 Ghana cedis. And you still owe 2 Ghana cedis. So in all, you owe 7 Ghana cedis. The first one you didn't pay, the second one you didn't pay either. So you owe 7 Ghana cedis. Now to end everything, how about -8 plus 8? This will end the lesson. -8 plus 8. -8 plus 8. If you want to use the number line, you break the numbers into 2. -8 and 8. So you start on the first one, which is -8. Which is -8. It's here. The first one is -8. The second one is 8. So it is positive. Therefore, I'll move to the right 8 times. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 0. Therefore, -8 plus 8 is 0. You can choose to stand on 8, which is 8. The second one is negative. Therefore, I will move to the left 8 times. So let us move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 0. And if you want to use you buy, you pay. You take the negative side first. You owe 8 Ghana cedis. And you've paid 8 Ghana cedis. You don't owe her. She will not give you a change. Therefore, it is 0. So you see, mathematics is an easy subject. Let us practice it every day and we can solve every question. See you next week. Bye-bye.